I'm Chris.
I'm Wendy.
And welcome to the Toasted Marshmallow Adventures podcast. Tonight in our Boise studio, we have 4 comedians, one of which is not here yet. We've got Mundek, Sara, Raffaella, and Tanya Cope. Welcome, everyone, to the studio. Thank you all for being here tonight. First off, I think LJ has arrived.
We started
Come
30
on in,
seconds
it's
too early.
close quarters.
LJ, I was going to do all of your lines for you.
What's up, motherfuckers?
That's what I said. I was like, I'm going to do all his lines. And I was like, what's up, motherfuckers? And then they all cheered me because I'm an American hero.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
We are
All
ready
right,
to
let's,
shart the stove, as I was saying.
Fucking A.
All right, we basically have started already, so let's get going.
Yeah.
First off, Mundek, you got a show coming up April 1st and 2nd this week, and you're filming for a special. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That is correct.
I
All
hope
right.
so. Sarah probably knows better than me, but
Sarah,
That
tell
is
us about
correct.
his show.
What should I tell them about the show, Sarah?
You should probably tell them the dates and the times that they should be there. And
I
where
don't
they can
do
buy
that
tickets.
though. Like,
I've noticed.
So
have you ever
it's-
seen me
yeah.
advertise
Yeah.
shows? Yeah.
His advertisement
I've
is
seen it.
absolutely
What is
terrible.
Yeah, this is how I advertise shows. I'll post on Facebook or something, and I'll be like, hey, I have shows coming up. If you can figure out when and where they are, I'll see you there.
Which
How's
this
that
weekend-
going for your career?
It's great because then like Sarah or Coral or Jen will post in the comments a link to the show information, and then they just basically are continuing to enable the behavior. And
I
so,
see.
yeah,
They're
it's worked out really
enablers,
well for me.
enablers.
It's okay because every time I
Shit.
drop something, he picks something up for me. He picks it up for me, so he just
Yeah.
enables my continuous dropping. Anyway,
Okay.
That's true. She
gotcha.
can't keep track of her keys,
April,
mostly because I hide them in order to establish value.
Okay.
April 1st and 2nd, though, at the Lounge.
Okay,
at the end
what
of the
time?
Universe. Those shows start at 8. So
Really?
What's that?
Let me.
Can you guys all hear yourselves in the headphones?
I can. Yeah.
I didn't even put on headphones.
To be honest,
They're right there.
I'm wearing them because I feel like
you
I'm
want 'em.
supposed to, but I can't tell if I'm hearing them because I'm in the same room as them or because they're through the.
Well, you,
Just
that's
shut
like-
up and drink your
just
beer, you stupid
talk-
whore.
Yeah,
talk a little-
that's what I'm
talk a
trying to
little
do.
Shut up
closer.
and
I
drink
can
your
hear you
fucking
all.
beer.
Yeah.
I
think
can.
we're-
Yeah. No. That's.
All right.
It's just
Sweet.
Okay. Anyway.
So
Yeah.
there's whenever Sarah said the shows were, it's probably true.
You can get
That's
tickets at
probably
Lounge
true.
Boise.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
do it
can get
either.
tickets at loungeboise.com.
LoungeBoise.com, baby.
And be a part of it. I will get to be on the Friday
And
show.
I'm chewing ice.
Friday show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be on the
Now, when
Friday
did
show.
you? Because we've never talked to you before, Moondeck. When did you start comedy?
I started June 5th, 2005.
Wow. Okay. So then, has that all been mostly in Boise, or have you traveled around?
I've traveled around. Boy, that would be sad if I'd been doing comedy since 2005. And it's like, nah, man, they won't even send me to Idaho Falls.
Still try to
I
walk into
just-
Liquid and get on stage and be like, hey.
I tried to do this show in Nampa, and they said I was unclean. No, yeah, I've been around places. I've been threatened and irritating people all over the country for a while.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What was so? Then tell us. I've only seen you a little bit. I think it was at the Yum Num, like when they did that kind of trial run last year. So like, what is your? I've seen little clips too. What's your style of comedy?
My stand-up is kind of like being threatened by a Townes Van Zandt song that for some reason gets interrupted by the news halfway through.
Okay.
But not like the real news, like the Bill O'Reilly, Rachel Maddow, this is really opinion, but we're calling it news kind of
Okay,
news.
gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Nice.
Like, you know how you ever be driving down the street and you see a guy walking down the sidewalk and he's got paint all over his coat, but you can tell he wasn't painting that day.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
he just decided to paint in his everyday coat.
Yeah.
And he's carrying a plastic bag, but it's pretty clear he didn't recently shop. You
Yes.
know, and he's walking, and there's no sidewalk. He's like walking through the front of people's yards or something
He's
like
homeless.
that. Yeah, so my show is kind of like listening to that guy talk for an hour.
Oh, okay.
That is not what it is like. It's like the guy that you see on the bus yelling at everyone, waving a knife.
Ah.
But you know, like, oh man, that's just Mundek.
He's
Like he does this every day.
If you're a local,
Right,
you're
yeah,
like,
you
we're
know.
fine.
Yeah, like,
but if you're
you
new
don't
in
know
town,
him,
you're
if you-
concerned.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
worried.
But you
Because
know,
we know our homeless.
like
we
he's
know our
gonna
homeless.
use that knife for good, right? He's gonna
That's
gonna
the tagline for
cut open
Boise. Boise, we
something
know our
for
homeless.
you, not cut you open, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what that's gonna be. So
To be
Either way, be like the first guy you talked about. Put the paint in the plastic bag and huff it, and then come in and watch the show.
Yeah.
And it'll
Ah.
be.
You
wanna
you'll
be
have
careful.
a great time.
It'll be
You
transcendental.
want to be careful huffing out of a plastic bag. Just a little veteran.
Paper
What's
bags.
the
Paper
safe- what's the
bags
safe
go way
way?
better.
no, that's how that's how you die. That's
Yeah,
it's paper
it can
bags.
start
Come on.
breaking down the plastic materials,
bags.
and
Right.
then you're huffing shit you don't want to
I
huff.
I do
you
know.
Right.
I do know.
Well, and
sadly.
isn't that like how they learned that from erotic
Autoerotic?
You
Yeah.
learn a lot from autoerotic
Yeah.
asphyxiation.
I'm gonna start doing that.
like limits?
I'm gonna start doing that. Autoerotic asphyxiation. I have a question.
I mean, it really does make your brain think differently
Yeah.
afterward.
Good. I think that's what I could use.
God, this conversation's making me want whippets. This is
Whippets? Why whippets?
Oh, I have never.
You
looked
might
at
as well
somebody
huff
and been
whipped
like,
cream. Fuck that shit. Let's
Oh.
let's go get some dust off, baby.
Oh,
I
shit.
did,
Stop.
I did whippets for the first time just a couple months ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't done those since
Wow,
age 20.
it's the
I will
first drug
say-
I've ever had where I could actively feel brain cells dying in that moment.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the
In that
thing.
moment.
Here's what I'll tell you.
You guys sound like
it's
children.
much
Sorry.
better on acid. It's much better.
Now
on
I've
acid.
done
Whippets are
laughing
better,
gas on
yes.
acid, and that was pretty.
It's pretty
I mean,
much
that's a
that's
lot.
the it's poor man laughing gas on acid.
Yeah,
Basically.
laughing gas on acid, you will actually shit yourself.
Really?
Yeah. Like I did it in the middle
I
of a
just like
party
to
and
let
was
it
like,
flow,
I'm cool with
Sarah.
it.
Yeah.
See where it
All
goes.
right. I just saw you
sometimes.
checking your watch over there, and I was like,
I
"Shit,
just
are we like
gotta-
going
We're
off?"
like
on- 'cause
15
this
minutes
is a
in,
drug
going too
tangent with
deep.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
several people who have done a lot of drugs.
Oh.
So like
They've
we're
met
gonna...
us before.
These people are
Yeah, yeah.
ridiculous. If
Have
you want to
they've
huff,
met you before?
just
Once
any of
or
the
twice.
kids listening to this,
Well,
like if you
well,
want to
cheers to
huff,
that.
huff Freon, ether, or dust off.
Because they've met me before.
These people are ridiculous.
Ether's the good shit. If
Ether's
you
great.
get
No,
ether.
huff ether if you want everyone's face to look exactly the same, even though deep down you know they're different people.
Jesus.
What do you mean,
All right.
Jesus?
So-
Jesus
Isn't that
ain't
the-
real.
Isn't that the
See him
opposite of
too.
the message?
If you do enough
we're trying to
ether.
teach everybody? Oh,
I don't know.
I'm
What?
Fireball. Sorry.
The only message I'm trying to figure out is why this.
So in conclusion, plastic bags bad,
Bad.
paper bag.
Don't
bags
huff out of a
good.
plastic
Okay,
bag because
okay.
you'll run out of oxygen.
When you're doing auto
Erotic asphyxiation.
You don't need a bag for that.
Yeah.
I
You,
shouldn't have drank Fireball.
you want a
Wait,
good
Fireball.
belt for that.
So
what
is-
you want.
Is that the theme of the podcast? We're all gonna autoerotic
Right.
asphyxiate?
We're all about to put
Okay.
bags over each other's
I
heads.
didn't wear a belt. I have the
Autoerotic
perfect
Well, I've
belt.
got a belt.
I know, but I got the
Esthetician, that's-
perfect belt for it because it's got notches all the way through.
There you go.
Oh.
We'll run home. We'll drag it out. Run home.
Are you looking at me in a tone of voice?
Well, no,
Sarah?
I have one that's a little bit more rope-like, so it doesn't leave quite as many marks as
Ooh.
leather.
Well, but this one's really wide, and then it's got notches
See, but then
all
yeah,
the
you
way.
mean, like not just.
All right. Well, welcome to Toasted Marshmallow Adventures Drug
Huh?
Podcast.
Huh? Well, is this a podcast
toasted.
right now?
We're
I was
toasted right now.
lost.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, then you're on brand.
There we go.
Mm.
Anyone know how to
Adventure.
play the ukulele?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Really?
Ah.
Oh shit! There's a ukulele up
There.
there.
I did have to have a
Did
new one
you?
for the studio.
You know what?
Well-
we could take the strings off
I mean,
that
as
and
long as
autoerotic
it's-
asphyxiate.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
don't know
wire
if
that's-
that'll
There's
work.
4
Yeah.
chords. We can each wrap one around
Yeah.
your neck.
If it's
Wow.
that skinny,
How
it's a
convenient.
groat.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's gonna cut in, and it's,
Ah,
too
okay.
much.
yeah, that's not
Digging
fun.
in.
Oh,
Ti-
look at
that's not fun,
Tanya
that's
on her
death.
high horse trying to survive. Good for
So
you.
I actually started comedy on the ukulele.
Did you?
Uh,
Can you do
yeah.
something
God.
for us?
I can try.
Okay.
I really wish I remembered
Let me
the song
let me
that
tune
I
it because I have new
uh,
strings on
I
there.
started
They aren't
comedy with.
fucking
but
around with the
I'm gonna
ukulele.
tell you
Yeah,
right
I
now.
know.
One
Snark
thing
on
I
it.
can
So-
tell the listeners want to hear, it's you tuning a ukulele.
A ukulele.
Whatever. Like, you're so good at saying
A
words.
Luca What?
Whatever. I'm too busy autoerotic asphyxiating to fucking listen to you.
So actually, that was where I
I
met
don't-
Mundek, because you came up to me after my set,
Oh, good.
and I remember exactly what you said to me, and I'll wait So I did Boise's Funniest Person. It was the second year, and so this was in 2014, and I wrote a song on my ukulele to get me into the competition, and the song was about when it was like right when MySpace and like Facebook was still coming out, and like people were taking a bunch of selfies, and they were doing like the duck face thing.
The duck face.
And it was
what
about
a time
how
to
it was
be
about
alive.
how when a girl does a duck face,
Unflattering for everyone.
It's what a guy sees right before he gives her his money shot. So the entire song is just about basically coming on people's faces and,
Love it.
and,
That's
and the chorus and the
fantastic.
chorus.
That's
Now,
what the
mind you,
world needs
this
right
is
now.
this is I made it into the top 20. This is a 250 person crowd because it's a sold out show because it was a second
Okay.
fucking
On the face.
one. And I ended up, so even trippier, I ended up going and they put me like third to last, and I was nervous, so I didn't eat, and they were feeding me gin and tonics.
Oh God.
And I was already
This
really
is a
tiny,
recipe for
and,
success.
I
Oh, yeah.
was hammered
Oh,
by the
God.
time I get on stage to this sold out crowd and my out of tune ukulele
Oh goodness.
and my shaky, terrified voice
Oh,
singing
God.
about people imagining coming on my face,
Oh,
on
geez.
my face, while my mom is recording this,
Oh,
by the
good,
way,
good, good.
to then later share on Facebook.
Beautiful.
And
Nice.
then, best
Beautiful.
part, she shared it annually when the memories came up. It was like, oh my God!
Did she tag all your family?
Yeah. Oh God! It
I
was
love
just,
your
it
mom.
was absolutely
Right?
I
That's the
terrible. It
best.
was
love your mom.
absolutely terrible.
I love
so
your mom.
I do this, and I'm like so drunk, and by the end of it, the first two judges, they say like, oh yeah, like raunchy, funny, like the crowd was like laughing throughout the song, and then it gets to this other person, and like this person, she was just as fucking drunk as I was, if not worse, and all of a sudden she just pulls like a Simon and is like, you were like off key, and like
Oh,
the ukulele was out of tune, and like I get the raunchiness and all, but like you've really got to pull it together before you
Who
get
was
on
this?
stage. And so I start crying
She's
in
leaving
front
names
of
out
a
on purpose.
sold-out crowd,
Hmm.
which like doing comedy for the first time is a lot like the first time I had sex. You know, you just end up crying and never wanting to do it again, but you find yourself somehow back in this vicious cycle. But yeah, so she does this, and it turns out I ended up telling this story at an open mic, and I was at the lounge, and all of a sudden I hear from the back like what I thought was, yeah, fuck that bitch. Turns out it was, I'm that bitch. That bitch was Jen at the fucking lounge, dude. She fucking, I swear to God, I sing so good now. I only sing karaoke like songs I know I can hit. I'm like making sure like I don't fuck around. Like, yeah, I have never sung a song on stage ever since then.
Oh God.
And yet here I am full circle.
Here we go. Yeah, back to your roots.
We're here for you.
I can't hear if this is in tune.
I just tuned it, so it's got a low G on it instead of a high G.
So
it's gonna have a deeper sound to it. Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
I don't know if that makes a difference in how I play it.
It shouldn't, unless you're finger picking anything.
It
You should be
works.
fine.
It's working.
Definitely not finger picking
Okay.
anything.
Then you
yeah,
then you'll be
no,
fine.
I got early rheumatoid arthritis. Like the only thing I'm picking is like better health insurance, hopefully. Anyway, I feel like I'm not gonna just. I'm just gonna
Oh no!
You're not-
I felt
okay,
like that
okay.
was build up to
That was a lot of
something.
foreplay.
That was a
I
lot
thought
of-
you
It's
were
a lot of foreplay,
I
and
thought
then
you
you're
were
not gonna let
taking
me
us
finish.
into
Come
something.
to the shows. Come to the
Just play it,
shows
we'll
this
see.
weekend. Come to the shows
Yeah.
this weekend.
Oh, you're gonna play?
This talk of
You're gonna
like,
play.
Just play it. We'll sing.
I was ready for something, and then
Good
it
fucking
just
Christ.
dropped
We'll sing
off.
something. Just play it.
We'll sing something. I'm not singing shit.
LJ and I will sing something specifically.
Here, just put
me and
the
LJ.
mic right by the uke, and then LJ and Mundek they'll
What the
sing.
fuck?
So this right
And
here
Tanya.
I
is,
signed
is
you up for something you didn't want.
Waterfalls
Oh, wow.
by TLC.
Mhm.
oh,
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, I don't know the
Lisa-
words to that.
God rest Lisa Lopez.
Lisa Left Eye Lopez. All right, you ready with the lyrics, LJ and Mundek?
No.
We practiced this ahead of time, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know when to jump in though. I don't remember. the
Anytime.
lyrics.
It doesn't matter. Just do it in LJ's
4,
voice.
3, 2, 1.
Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes. I don't know.
So much better.
Is she singing?
Oh, I think I'm way off on
All right. Okay, that was a failed
That was
attempt.
pretty
We'll
good.
call it.
That was pretty
pretty-
good.
Pew, pew, pew.
That works.
There
Oh,
you
yeah,
go.
It's Tanya's fault for not bailing everyone out.
Just hey,
Nice
I have
juxtaposition.
skills.
Nice.
That was
Hey,
close.
That was
That
No.
was so close.
No, you were doing good,
Anyway,
but I
that's-
just forgot the lyrics
I
because
I think hip hop is the hardest thing to do with the
On
ukulele.
the ukulele, yeah.
That's
No.
actually like most of what I do. I do Sublime. I've done Rihanna on a ukulele. That's more hip hop, yeah.
How do you play it without a bow?
fuck me. Jesus Christ.
You use a
The
tie.
divorce papers are ready. They're
luck.
ready.
Good
you
luck.
just need to sign them. That's
No
all I'm
judge is gonna
saying.
side with you.
No judge is gonna sign with
You're mine
you.
forever, woman.
Bitch, I had the house before I had
Bitch, I had
you.
the
I'll
house
burn
before I
it down
had
before you get any of
Oh
it.
my
You're not
god.
getting shit, woman. You're not getting shit.
LJ's seen this spectacle before.
Yeah, I've seen this bit go way
Yeah,
too
she
far.
burns the casserole. She burns a casserole. It sets me off.
She burns casserole.
Carry on. I am actually just checking the comments up here.
Do we have
Can
comments?
you call
What?
me?
Did you
Wait,
did you
when
share
say
it
that,
over
though?
to? I need to share this over.
Only read the negative ones.
Can you call me? Can you call me your wayward son whenever you ask that?
What?
Or whenever you say carry on, will you just
Oh,
wayward
Carry
son.
on, my wayward son.
just will you call me that?
Okay.
I feel like
I'll work on that one. Carry on my wayward son. Yeah, I won't sing anymore.
Cry no
What?
more.
Oh, yes. We're here to talk about some shows.
Shows.
Now, the stand-up
We
strip
doing
down.
shows? Hold on.
All four
Oh
of
my
you are
God,
on
we
it,
gotta
or
talk about-
3 of you?
So
Hold
yeah,
on.
this is going to be the lineup for the stand-up strip down show. I am lucky enough to do it with the lounge, so most of the time, whoever is headlining that weekend will get to be a feature on the show as long as they agree to it. But yes, it will be myself hosting, LJ, Tanya, and Mundek, and I am so very excited. I
Awesome.
bought a new stripper pole, a really nice
Ooh.
one. It's black matte. It's like it locks, so it's not wobbly and not fucking.
It
I don't know
locks
I don't know
to
if you
what?
saw the janky ass thing that we fucking built to
No.
put that pole because it was like seriously one of those $45 ones you buy at like Walmart. That just
Yeah.
like you like
Who's
hope you
driving?
screw it in tight enough.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Like a
So we had to put
shower curtain
so we
pole.
put a stage platform on top of a stage platform, and then on top of that stage platform, we then put 2 benches, which we then put 2x4s to then screw the motherfucker in. So no one was allowed
Okay,
to go on it.
this
but
does not sound
one,
OSHA approved.
No. But this one, I bought a 12-foot pole. I invested in this because I know this is going to be a monthly showcase. Like this is going to be
12-foot
something
pole.
that is going to, No, I actually got it off of LA Shop, surprisingly enough, and because I looked at
They
like,
have a
the
way
different-
bigger one at Satin Dolls. You need to tour the strip clubs.
Well, so here's the thing: I could buy one of like the studio level ones and like build it based on what it is, but at the same time, like that's going to be like $500.
True.
As opposed to the 200 that I spent on the pole.
Huh?
And,
That's my favorite number.
Yeah,
is,
right.
200. 200.
Well, because it's going to be a write-off anyway, so like fuck it, you know. I mean, like whatever.
Tax write-off.
That's right.
Love
No, I got a
write-off.
production
Tax
company, so we good. We good.
Totally.
Word.
Business expense.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Stripper
so,
pole.
Push it under the rug.
But here's the thing,
Money
dude, it
laundering.
is insane. So I just got shout out to Adam and Eve. They just agreed
Yes.
to sponsor the show.
I
Ah.
already
so-
went
Nice.
shopping there. God
So
damn
they're
it.
going to dress
I've been
my
meaning
staff.
to make my first
They're
trip.
going
I've never
to
been.
provide raffle items. They are going to
Lagertha
give
will take you.
discount coupons for people attending the show, and
Oh my
they're
God.
like they're so supportive of it. It's unbelievable, and the amount, like I was literally brought to tears twice during the first show because this has been my dream. This has been, as a person who suffers with eating disorders and body dysmorphia and who knows so many people who struggle with it on both ends, whether you're skinny or larger, like it's unbelievable how much just positivity came from that. I had audience members coming up saying they wanted to strip. So like we're going to say, like, if you feel comfortable enough to take off an article of clothing during the show, you are more than welcome to. Like, it is that safe of an environment. We'll have security, so if anybody feels uncomfortable, like, it is meant to be a body positive show. Whoever is on it, you strip to what you are comfortable.
I've yet to
in
decide my comfort
I
level.
know. That's what we're here to find out.
So, yeah.
I think most people don't. They were like, okay, you know what? I was just going to strip to my underwear and my t-shirt, and that was it. And then just the vibe of it. I had every single comedian stripped down to their
Swept up in the
chonies,
vibe.
man. It was
Swept up in the
beautiful.
vibe.
And my staff, they chose to do it. I just got off stage at one point after host and like bringing on the next comedian. And all of a sudden I look and like everybody is, I was like, oh my God, this is the most amazing fucking thing I have ever seen in my entire life, because not a single person was like uncomfortable or awkward about it. And they were just so embracive and
Impressive. We're going to make it a word. I don't know if it's really a word.
It's a combination of embracing
That's
and abrasive. It's when
Not
you're.
abrasive,
It's
embrace.
no. It's
No.
so you're
It is,
embraced
yeah.
so much it becomes abrasive.
right. It assaults you in a certain way,
yeah.
but not sexually
so
or
Yeah,
all
yeah,
this,
yeah.
all this, like she asked me and I instantly said yes. And then I was like, okay, I am over 50. At one point in my life, I know what big shocker.
Yeah.
At one point in my life, I weighed 310 pounds,
Woo.
and I've breastfed 2 children. So everybody's like, "You look great," and it's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I got all my clothes on."
My areolas are so big. I bought pasties.
We could do
that
an
are
areola
hands.
challenge.
I bought pasties
Wendy
that are
can tell
hands.
you. I have.
We've got it on film.
She's got on
Tanya's
I have a giant
areolas.
too.
Oh, Wendy actually commented on
Oh,
them.
that's nothing. That's like
Oh
that's like the size of a silver.
That is.
I got you beat. I think I got you beat. But regardless,
I doubt it.
I'm like, I've been having, like, I said yes, and I started having a panic attack, and I started looking at myself naked and going, oh.
I've been avoiding that.
But no, never avoid. Okay, here's the no. We're gonna do some real talk. We're gonna do some real talk. Okay. Self-esteem is a moving target. It's not you hit it one time.
Ain't that the truth?
It's not one time and I'm secure from here on out, because you age, you have bad days, you have days where you don't feel happy. It's hard to be in a sad mood and look at yourself and feel good, even if you have a perfect body. Even if you have a perfect body, if you are in a bad mood and you look at yourself, you're gonna see garbage.
Perfect doesn't exist. It's a so perfect, normal, and weird don't exist. It's all personal perceptions, and they change constantly. So realistically, you're chasing after or labeling something that is not going to be the same.
But you can decide.
Because I've had people tell me that, and I don't like it when people tell me like you have the perfect body. I'm like, no, I fucking don't. I have a body.
No, you're right.
Body.
Perfect doesn't exist. But you can have a moment. You can have moments of you feel
Feeling
perfect.
good.
No, you feel perfect in yourself, regardless of whether perfection exists. You can feel perfectly comfortable with yourself. You can have moments where you feel perfectly comfortable with yourself, regardless of whether you've reached actual physical perfection. But that doesn't last.
So could somebody be on the show and just take off like an outer shirt and be like that?
I'm not gonna lie. This is not like an original idea. I've definitely based this off of other shows that have been in bigger cities. I'm just wanting to bring it to Boise. Yeah. So
I've heard about it in other places.
Yeah, so
it's
there's
not unheard
Portland, Seattle. I know that Chicago.
I've prepared for all contingencies.
So in Chicago, there was Strip Joker, and for instance, there was a guy who literally put on so many layers of clothing and he was kind of a one-liner comic, and so with every one-liner, he would take off an article of clothing.
I have heard of this legend.
Right. Yeah, and so like he wasn't like down to his skimpies, but he was still stripping. And so it really is about how you feel comfortable in your body. And I don't want people to think that like they're going to the show because they're automatically going to see like people naked. Like this is really just about embracing who you are in your body and whatever that means to you, because that's what's most important. Because if you're striving to try and achieve the thing that it like that body that it means to everybody else, it's like you're going to keep chasing this unattainable thing. And I just love that we were able to create such a positive environment with one show. And it was like, and so we have guest performers too, so I'm wanting to incorporate this show. We have a burlesque performer, Marina Wolf.
She is awesome sauce with a side of chips.
And then last show,
so cool.
All that and a bag of chips is what you just said.
I'm fucking loaded.
I've been seeing her videos. That's hot as shit. I cannot wait for her to get on stage. I'm so excited. And
she's also a
salt and
comedian in
vinegar.
the scene, so I actively try not to view any of y'all in that way. So
well, it's gonna be a little hard, but at the same time, it's also kind of funny. But
well, I not gonna lie, having poquito anxiety attack about all this, but I grabbed a little stripper girlfriend and we went shopping, and I am prepared to go down to the glued-on stripper strap.
hey,
If
me too,
needs
actually.
be.
Me too.
Glued
I went
on.
and got one because I was like,
You know what I'm
okay.
talking about.
Well, no,
It
because
looks
the
like a
outfit I
regular.
got-
Yeah.
The outfit I got is complete. It's like literally just black straps.
I can't wear
Oh,
something
you're
that
talking
strap.
about the
too
thing
much.
that looks like a sexy maxi pad.
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly
Pretty
what
much.
it is.
And it has glue to make sure because there's like, it covers, she showed me there's like this roll-on glue that looks like deodorant.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
she's
You
like,
use it
this
for
is how you
safety,
put
too.
it on to cover just enough to meet city code.
city code.
Just
Well,
to
so
meet
here's
city
the thing, though.
code.
It is an expressive
case
art
the
form, so
mayor
technically
walks
we're protected
in.
by the artist, whatever.
Oh
thing.
yeah, there was.
But good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
I can't wear these things. in
There's
No,
a
public
boy
anymore.
strap. There's a boy strap.
So-
We need to.
I just wanted to finish that. Yeah.
Well, yeah,
thought
what was your
earlier,
thought?
But I'm also incorporating like other artistic community. Flow Dojo. who's
Oh
in the
yeah,
building.
yeah.
We'll be doing a strip performance, and then I also want to talk to different strippers. I know a lot of stripper friends of mine that are dancers in the community. I want them to be able to go up on stage and do a dance to their like song and be able to be in a safe environment where their
Gingy.
body is like
Red
respected
Empress.
and
Mhm.
not like oogled, if you will. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's bringing a serious note to
No, I'm prepared to
comedy.
be. I think any ogling is going to be very because, like I said, I look great until I start taking. It starts immediately. I
You
take
look-
off my shoes and I start losing sexy points.
There's something that is to be thought of. Shoes. Taking off your shoes. Sexy. How does that work?
It's
Well,
not.
unless you're
Watch my
lately.
video.
unless you're
I was
Yeah.
at
Sit down.
no
Foot
point
fetish.
trying to be like super sexy while I was taking off my stuff. I was like, hold on, let me just.
Yeah. Fucking.
Hold No, will you pull it?
You do it
Will you
like
pull it, please? Just like you can even have fun with the crowd in that.
and then you're like, oh yeah.
No, I was like, like what you said made me excited because
There you
it's
go.
like,
That works.
okay,
That works.
it's
Yeah,
what I've got is not going to necessarily be
There's a
sexy,
delay, yeah.
but it will definitely be like,
Right?
well, I think. Like a lot of younger women, it's like, okay, this is what's going to happen to you as you age and have babies. Like, look at it hard and then make your decision.
So okay, no. So Augie,
Aging
Augie
will happen
Smith,
to all of
Augie
us.
Smith was on
Yeah,
the
let's
first
hear
show.
about Augie.
The minute he got on stage, he goes, "Okay, so there you have it. Three comedians with objectively good bodies, and now your best friend's dad." And like, so he was already. 'cause
He's a
he
hot
thought-
minute older than me, but
he
not much.
thought he was hosting a burlesque show.
Oh.
He didn't realize he was stripping until the day of. Augie
Wait,
Smith,
no, I think he's full of shit because
No.
we talked to him about it
Yeah.
on our
He said he
podcast.
got
Yeah.
completely naked before on a show, and we're like, okay, so you're ready.
Completely naked,
But
like
no,
schwants
no,
out
he's-
and everything.
He seriously, he didn't think he was going to be
Oh.
doing what he was doing. He thought he was
Oh.
going to just be like bringing people on and
No.
stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Not that kind of guy.
no, it was
Well, it's not. It's not. It's close.
So
to
what did
beer.
Augie get down to?
he got down to his underwear.
Ah,
He
Took
took
my
off
phone number. Like
everything.
seriously, like I live right
And
by
so-
the Adam and Eve. I
And
go there all the
afterwards,
time.
he came up to me and like, because he had a blast. We had an after party with all of our underwear and like, you know, I can't say any more regarding other people, but I had a fucking blast. We were there until like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. But he did say, he was like, I was so uncomfortable with the idea beforehand, and even when I was up on stage, it was like, how the fuck am I going to do this? And just as I was doing it, I realized, and that was the same thing with me when I took off my top and my tits were hanging out with weed pasties on. I was like, okay, this can go one of two fucking ways right now. And I did that, and the crowd cheers, and all of a sudden I have and this is one thing I will tell every comedian: if you have an opportunity to take your clothes off on stage, do it, because you will always have attention. Always. And you don't have to worry about your jokes holding attention. You will hold attention. People will laugh at where you intend them to laugh. It's
No,
perfect.
I am sorry,
I-
honey.
I
This
am
is the first time
alligator.
I have written 15 minutes and gone, God damn it, I hope they don't laugh here. Because like you're like, yeah, I'm in a different place. Like it's like when my tits come loose, like I was raised around second generation hippies. Like most of my friends, these two, if you have not seen my titties, you just have not been in the right place at the right time. Period. Full stop. Like I will whip my titties out at a moment's notice, but it's a completely different proposition. Strangers on a stage.
Yeah.
And when my titties come loose, it's like bungee jumpers coming off the Perrine Bridge. All right, honey? They do not stay where they're at. There is a distinct and sudden drop.
Drop. All right, that's 50. Let's talk to the guys now.
Oh God!
God.
Why are we here? What are we doing?
Yeah,
What
they're
is
in the
happening?
show.
No,
Yeah.
hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang.
he's much more comfortable
Yes,
than I
okay.
am.
So-
I'm
Different
waiting
thing
till
for
the
a guy
day
to put out the
of.
dark meat.
I'm waiting till the day of. Oh God.
Yeah, I have really nice nipples. It'd be nice if one of you audience members would suck on them once in a while.
I mean, isn't that what we all want at the end of the
Oh,
day?
good. Oh, yeah.
Just suck on
frozen.
Moondek's nipples?
No,
Yeah,
to
that's
have
the point of getting
someone
into
suck
comedy.
on your nipples
I
just
have
a
a
little
tit
bit.
fetish.
No?
Don't
Okay.
don't start.
Just
don't
a little
start.
bit.
All right, LJ, how are you feeling about the show?
He got into comedy to suck on my nipples. Sorry. I'll field all your questions for you because you're too pretty to think for yourself.
Oh, God.
Go ahead. Ask your little question.
Yeah.
Yeah, LJ.
I am waiting till the day of the show to determine my comfort level on that day because it fluctuates wildly.
Gotcha.
There are some days where I wake up and it's like, you know what, you might not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Yeah.
There are those days, and then there's other days where, I wake up and I avoid my shadow. I don't. I'm not looking in the mirror at all. So it fluctuates, and so depending on how I'm feeling April 2nd is how I'm going to dress, is how I'm going to go about
Is there
it
any
on stage.
mental preparation for you to get you?
I don't know. No.
You've never done a show
mental
like this
preparation.
before.
Yeah, I have no idea how to prepare.
To say yes.
I don't think I did.
You're like, fuck
I
yeah, and
think,
then
well,
thought about
because I think what Sarah said was, do you want to be on a body positivity show?
No.
And I was like,
Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Hold up. No.
And
I'm pulling up that
then I
message right
think the stripping part of it came up later.
Bullshit. I told you because you immediately, you even said, you were like, yeah, but like, how body positive do you have to be? And I was like, well, whatever body positive means to you is what it is.
Yeah.
I was really hoping that when the video came out that people could kind of get a better understanding
Oh
of
no,
like
I love that video.
it was a
That's great
fantastic
video. Yeah.
fucking video, and it
Yeah.
only included like a few little bits of it, but
Yeah.
realistically, like I can't wait to talk to you until after the show because I really do think that you're gonna have a
We'll see.
completely
Maybe there will be an awakening on stage.
well, it's not going to be an awakening, but I think it's just a really empowering environment.
So
We'll
we've had this
see.
discussion before, LJ. I am exactly 5 months younger than your mama, something like that.
Oh, something along those lines, I think. Yeah. What's up?
Whatever.
Whatever.
You know, whatever.
That always helps, like a young man thinking about like sex and things like that. Be
Body
like, well, I'm
positivity
only
is
a
not
little
about
bit younger
sex.
than your.
What was that?
Fine.
Body positivity
You're
is
right.
not about sex.
It's always easy for a
Yeah,
young
that's
man
true,
to think
yeah.
about naked bodies without thinking about sex, and it always makes it easier to bring up his mother.
And
You're right.
There's
I
a-
was way off base.
and there's the whole warrior mom, positive energy. I've got your
Yeah.
back no matter what.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? My mom's
You're
proud
the
of me.
one
I'll
that
be
brought
naked
up
right
the
now.
spirit
Taco
of
has
Lagartha.
always
She's
been that.
delusional.
Yes,
Don't
that's
Spirit
true.
of
patronize us.
Lagartha.
I understand. What's up? What are you trying to say to me
She's
right now?
Like you brought it up one time, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you nailed it. You fucking nailed it, bro."
What?
Like the whole, like when you brought up the whole, like, hey, you ever seen that show, The Vikings?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Yes, of course you embody that character.
Yeah, kinda.
For
Kirk
anybody
Cousins.
listening at home or anyone in the room, if you've seen the hit show Vikings on the History Channel.
I have not
no,
seen
you
that.
haven't seen
No.
it? Well, there is quite the powerful female lead in that show. Yeah, in Viking history and lore. She sort of blends the line between like real history and like mythology. She's one of those characters where it's like
Okay.
hard to pin down
Yeah.
what's true and what isn't. But in the show, it's a fucking great actress, and it's just a really empowering female character. And I
Okay.
remember like I was binging this show, and then I go to an open mic and Taco's there, and I'm just like, you remind me of this character. And she knew who it was. So yeah, and it's a Viking shield maiden, which is like some of the most hardcore bitches to ever walk the planet.
Okay.
No.
Nice.
I feel like with how tiny. I feel like with how
Are you
tiny
stripping?
we could turn you into a sheep.
What?
Are you stripping?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
scared.
strip. I'm gonna strip. I don't
It's
want
gotta
that
be
to
closer
be.
to me.
I don't want that to be confused. It's just to what extent I strip will be the question. I've considered layers. I've considered multiple layers,
You
and
saw
I've
Jen?
considered like how many to go, like how far down I want to go, and yeah, it's just gonna be a day of decision.
Okay.
Does it affect your comedy as you're taking things out? Are you trying to?
I'm
take-
sure
No,
it's
it
going
almost-
to.
so, like,
Time it.
when you do comedy, like you often do a lot of crowd work and you kind of have those moments where you stop and you kind of like have that conversation with the crowd. So that's kind of when you do it, like at least for me, you know, everybody kind of like did it in their own way. Being the host, I had to kind of like slowly do it. I could, you know, it's
I feel
really,
like I'm
it's
gonna
so
be
versatile.
improving a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
my
I've
set
never
is
done
gonna
that.
be
Everybody does.
Based on what-
Yeah.
how the
what is
crowd reacts.
happening. Yeah.
Well, because like
The
that's a
crowd
legit
reacts
thing.
awesome. So
I
here,
know.
the minute if you just fucking own it, they love it. I literally turned around and I like looked. I was looking at the video earlier today. I looked so awkward when I had to tuck my tit back into my fucking lingerie piece, and like had to take a moment where I was like, okay, I turned around and the crowd like cheers, and I'm just like,
I don't
See,
think
thank you.
right.
I don't
But
think
they
anyone in the
loved
crowd
that
was
at
like,
the same time. Well, no crowd is not gonna love that.
no, they're
but
not gonna be
really-
like, oh, she's adjusting her titty.
right. Like if
How
a guy
awkward.
was like,
Yeah, that's what they were doing. Yeah,
My
you saw.
bad. Yeah, excuse me. Let me just.
Gott in
That may
Himmel.
not work as well. But then again, that you know what, guys, you would be able to let your dicks out if we could just post our fucking tits online without getting them censored. How's that
Yeah.
shit sound?
That's the thing is y'all did offer me pasties, and I'm like, no, I have the benefit of
did.
being able to do that.
No,
if
I think
want
it's a
to.
I think it's a grand statement on the whole condemnation of areola
Yeah.
to
I
have the
almost
men
want- I
wear
almost want-
pasties too.
I want to find pasties that look like nipples.
They do.
Oh,
they do
yeah,
have
that's
clear.
gotta be a
And then
thing.
that
They
way
do.
I can just have my tits out.
Mm.
Let's get a-
those are the,
Now,
these ones
Mundek.
these ones were the hands that hold.
What else
Mundek.
are
What
hands
do you
for?
do? You have an outfit for under your
Me?
clothes when you take them off, or
No,
you're just going
no,
full
I'm gonna
buff?
milk them titties right in
full
that
Monty?
audience's face. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna put a pasty on my butthole, and I'm gonna
Say
put a
it.
pasty
Show
on
it.
my urethra, and that's about as much as I'm.
I have the body glue. You don't need to buy any roll-on body glue. We'll prep you. Have you waxed yet?
honey,
I'll
I
wax
have
you.
my own.
I don't think
We're not gonna wax. Do I look like I wax?
Do you need a
Anything
ball
about me?
pasty too, or how's
Look
that
like I
work?
wax. Am I
A
gonna
ball
wax?
pasty? Yeah, I don't know.
A ball pasty? Well, I have two. First of all, I got two balls. Two of them.
I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
talking about it as one sack.
Gotcha. What do you guys think? Should I put a pasty on my sack, or you just want to have your own conversation?
can I
because
better
my
wax
sack
first?
pasties aren't
Can
important
I get
to
you a
you.
banana hammock and then we just
Oh,
Whatever you
No, no,
yeah.
I have
Cool
the
with
roll-on
that?
glue.
I'll wear mostly whatever you want, probably.
Oh wow, Mundek. Wow.
Mostly.
How is this just for the show, or do we get to do this all the fucking time? Right
Depends
now?
on, depends on how the show goes.
Okay, all right. I see a partnership in the works here.
Yeah, listen
Wife
to LJ.
approves.
He's already hard. This is gonna be great. Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
gonna say no. I'm
Yeah.
not. If that's what
course you're not
everyone
gonna
was
say no.
looking for.
Why would you want to be the only person in the room saying no?
Exactly.
I mean,
Fuck
even
that.
I'm hard, LJ.
Yeah, there you go.
And I
So this
don't
is
have a dick that
America
people know of.
that people know of. That's a great line to throw out there just to keep people on their toes.
Because surprise dick is always the best dick, right?
You know her too? What?
Hangover 2.
Is that in the Hangover
No,
too?
you know
well,
her
they
too.
do go to Bangkok, and cock's in the name. So
So they rape somebody? What do you mean?
No,
What?
Oh my God, no.
Oh, surprisingly?
No.
Well,
No,
kind
no,
of.
pretty evidently because of the name. People were like, I bet they bang cocks. And then you know what they do is they just take roosters and they put them on
And they just
cymbals
hit
and then
each
they just hit them together.
Holy fuck.
God damn it.
That's
No.
so mean to the chicken.
That
Oh,
is
fuck
animal
them.
abuse.
Yeah.
Which hangover is that?
I would
That's the
never.
nicest a chicken's
can I
ever been
replace that?
treated
Can I
by an
replace that and say
American.
that we just take 2 dildos
This is
called
live.
cocks on I would
And we
okay.
suck
I would
them off to
I don't agree
completion.
with cockfighting. I agreed with sword
LJ and I.
fighting, right? Sword fighting, I'm cool with. Cockfighting,
dear
no.
Ah,
No.
Okay.
Cockfighting, no. I don't, and I
What
don't
did I
agree
grow
with
my
animal abuse.
fingernails
It was
long
just
for?
the first thing that I could think of with cock, rather than just a dick. And I was trying to be a little bit more creative. Turns out it was a little more morbid, but
You
whatever.
heard it here first. Sarah supports animal cruelty.
I do. I will leave this podcast. That's it. I'm out.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Not
Flipping.
All of a sudden, this is feeling a lot like the Oscars all over again.
Oh, let's talk about the slap.
Nobody's getting slapped, bro. Nobody's
That's-
getting slapped. And also, if we're going to talk about it.
No, no.
Just a little bit. I mean, we got.
I think we
done.
should
I'm
take
done.
it to its
Done.
natural conclusion.
Oh,
agree.
no.
And let's all
No.
just get together and start
Ugh.
claiming that the Oscars don't actually exist so we can get to the end of this internet topic. Will
Okay.
Smith is a lizard person.
Yeah.
Are we to the end yet?
Yes.
There
That's
you
the
go.
end of...
I feel like LJ has something to say about it.
No, I'm
Oh, you
good.
are?
I'm fine. No. Not if nobody else wants to.
No.
No.
All right.
Force
Oh,
this
I've
on
got one.
anybody.
Hey, how differently do you think Jada and Will would have reacted if instead of a comedian, Chris Rock was a casting director?
Maybe. Yeah.
Very differently. It
It'd
would
be
have
like,
been
all right, we're
very
signing for the movie today.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no. Nope.
Whisper.
Like I
And
said,
I
the
have nothing
Oscars
left
aren't
to
real.
live for.
Slapping on you
Whisper
with a
it in
walked
my
up
ear, I'll
and
say it.
dick. Is that what you're thinking?
Jada
I
Pinkett
will
Smith is
take
a
that one to
Jewish
the grave.
conspiracy
I will take-
meant to trick you away from Christ.
Hey! We haven't come out with any new conspiracies. Never mind.
Ooh, I have
was
some-
gonna say ever since the whole aliens are coming after us. But,
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh.
Once they get over that fence.
That fence.
but there's other fences.
They're not living in
there's
Mexico.
Other fences. I was there when they did the great. They did the great march.
Great
anyway.
fence of Palestine.
Yeah. That was,
Mundek, there's
What?
a microphone in
fucked up.
front of your fucking furry face. Use it.
My face?
Shove
Yeah.
it in there, Moondeck.
What? It has
Shove
to get
it,
closer?
Just rape it like.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Oh, strip
I'm the only one wearing headphones aside from.
I tried to wear headphones. They kept
He's
falling
gonna
out of my
hear it
ears.
too, that
Anyone
yeah.
watching the live stream was like,
I don't know
Nothing
how
was
you
watching
do
me
it.
That's why-
poke
I
that.
don't know how you do
That's why I
it.
gotta get the what? I gotta get the over the ears.
I just had to be a bitch. I took your
What?
your
My what?
comedy class.
Yeah, that's
You
why I
took
didn't
what?
put mine on.
Oh, okay. We haven't worked out all the bugs in
Nah,
here yet.
you're good.
so
Can I
we'll
go
work-
get more beer?
might
Moondek's
not have
coming.
More beer?
Is
Sure.
anyone going to care if I just
Well,
walk
it
away and get
was
more beer?
fun.
No,
No,
you can
that's
do
part
that.
of the vibe of the whole show, man. Moondek's
so,
doing a
like-
beer run.
I was gonna say I
Go
have to
for it.
pee. Can I pee?
Yeah, you can pee. We're probably
I'm
only
good
go
for
for
it.
like another 10 minutes.
Oh, then I'll
Yes.
hold it. That's fine.
Yeah,
Bladder
like 10 more
infections
minutes.
are no
10
big deal,
more
right?
minutes? What are we doing? Come on.
Wait.
You,
I didn't realize.
Can I just try and play
We're only
the
gonna be here
ukulele
for
for
10
another
more minutes,
10
I can
minutes?
wait.
I'm
You
just kidding. I was
trying to
kidding.
give Rogan
next
a run
10
for
minutes
his
is
money
Sarah.
or not?
Well, 'cause
Come
I
on.
did like a
Let's
We're not
go.
giving Rogan a run
3
for his
hours,
money.
Can I plug
baby.
my
Hours
upcoming
and a
backyard
half
show?
hours.
How are we
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
Rogan a
Plug my
run for his
upcoming
money? No
backyard
one here's
shows?
used the N-word a
Yeah.
single time.
Whoa!
What?
LJ?
Listen to the beginning of the sentence if you're going to whoa the end of it.
That's fair.
No, what if I just woed everything?
Do it.
Whoa!
Jeez.
I missed all of it. So.
I'm happy inside.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Whoa. You missed your cue.
She
You're
just
a
looked at me in
terrible,
disbelief, which
terrible
was accurate
liar.
also.
Terrible liar.
All right. Well, hurry up. Be poignant so we can go drink more.
God, yeah. We
Be
have 10
poignant.
minutes. We
Give
have
me one of
10
those
minutes.
Jägermeister things.
Yeah, here.
So
Mundek,
mine was
Mundek.
too
Hey,
long for
Thank
you
you,
to
sir.
upload it
and
all.
LJ, your seltzer, and what do you have to? We're gonna cheers to the show this coming fucking Saturday,
Oh God.
and also Mundek's
Cheers
comedy
to show.
special.
Wait. Let's all get in.
Oh yeah, let's all get in here. Let's all
Let
get
me.
in here
Give me something.
because
hold on a
this
sec.
weekend is gonna kick ass in so many different ways.
Jaeger?
Oh God.
Oh yeah,
God,
you
that's
do.
all it's I'll take a sip.
Do you want to lick Grandma's shit
Not
candy
really.
bag jar
Candy
thing?
bag. I've licked it before and it was.
Don't. What do you? Have you ever had? Have you ever had a shitty grandma? Huh? Have you ever had a
She's married. I guarantee she's painted the taint.
Oh my God. Terrifying.
All right.
God. Who's driving me home? Cheers.
So when does the podcast start?
Licorice.
I feel like nothing came out of that.
I don't
Oh
think you
my
got
God!
anything.
Fucking
Oh, it did.
Did you
Michael's
see that?
during the
It's still
holidays,
full.
or what is it? Home Goods during the holidays, or the
Did you get
fake
it?
flower section. This tastes like the fake flower section in Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like my favorite.
Yeah.
Is Fireball.
No, yeah, it tastes like the fake flower. It's all fake cinnamon.
This
It
is the
burns.
reaction we get every time we have a podcast.
Oh.
It's because realistically, like, unless you're a frat boy or somebody who fucking just hates themselves.
Wait. I drink Fireball every night. I love
Every
myself.
night.
And I never drink Fireball, and I hate myself so much.
Now tell me though, does the sugar not just completely fucking make you have a hangover like hell?
It doesn't. No, I'm.
Completely into it.
So you're a functioning alcoholic. Is
You
what
could
that is.
probably
Yeah.
say that a little bit.
Yeah.
There's an argument
Okay,
to
I was
be
like,
made
if you drink
there.
Fireball every night and you don't wake up in the morning going,
keto
"Oh my
during the
God,
day."
I drank
All day
Fireball
long.
last night."
Not
Which
getting
means he
any
drinks that and then he shits himself.
Balance. We're
That's a
balanced.
lot of sugar.
I guess you could say
More balance.
we're balanced.
You're balanced. So
No sugar during the day, and then you get it with the
and then
alcohol.
a nice
Oh, that makes
spike
sense.
right before bed.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
drink
just
15
take an
beers every
Ambien
night.
and
But in the morning when
that
I'm
you are
drinking a
not
Bloody
taking
Mary,
an
I'm
Ambien
an
vegetarian.
Ambien and an
drinking.
edible, and then you go right to sleep.
And apparently some Fireball.
That's before.
How do you eat an edible
So
with
wait,
no
wait,
sugar?
wait. Are you
When you
telling me
take
the
the
recipe
Ambien-
is
Wait, what?
Fireball, Ambien, edible, and that's what puts you to sleep?
Yes.
That is
Ambien.
every night.
You're a fucking
Every
rock star,
night.
bro.
It doesn't put
Okay.
her to sleep.
It's not.
Every
It's not
night.
Ambien. It's
Fucking
Unisom,
level,
but.
bro.
But
It
every
doesn't
night.
necessarily
Hold on.
put him to sleep. He
Fireball
just doesn't remember what
edible.
happened.
Okay.
Let me ask the question that's important.
I'm not asking in a judging way. I'm like legit curious. Like, is that what it takes you to fall asleep?
Wait. No. I fall.
I'm gonna ask in a judgy tone.
I fall
Why
asleep
the fuck are we
just
drinking
fine.
Jägermeister
I don't
when
stay
you have
asleep.
access to Ambien?
Oh, do you drink energy
This
drinks
shit's
during the day?
70 proof.
don't drink
Ambien's
any
like
energy
150
drinks.
proof,
Caffeine?
right? Like it's
What?
I drink caffeine. Yes.
Soda?
I've just recently stopped drinking soda.
Has that helped you sleep?
Not
Gotta
yet.
cut out the
I
sugar.
don't know why I'm
yeah.
asking these questions.
I
The
know.
only reason I said that is because yesterday I drank a Red Bull, a sugar-free Red Bull, and I was like, as I threw it away, I was like, I'm gonna have terrible sleep tonight. And I was like, goodbye,
Yeah.
life.
No, I
I
don't drink any
literally
energy
did.
drinks.
Okay, I could not fall asleep until like 3:00, and I woke up at 7. So
And I usually only take a sleeping pill is if I wake up at like, I have a thing where I wake up at like 2 to 3 a.m. almost every single night.
this also isn't an intervention. For
I know,
You, Chris.
it's- I
I'm
feel like-
sorry.
You know what always helps me
I was
sleep?
Like, fucking turn it.
What's that?
Doing something really shitty that I feel guilty about.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
mean, like what? I
Yeah,
can't-
let's hear it.
Everything.
What if the governor's watching? I can't admit to any of that shit.
You mean that terrible thing where you're just such a good person
I
who
think
cares
you
about a
should
lot of
have
the people that you
joint
love?
next to your
That's totally-
bed
Yeah,
for
it's
that
a fucking
2,
shitty
3
thing
in the
to do.
morning
It's
wake
a
up.
shitty ass thing you do.
but he also makes crack.
Crack is
Crack.
awesome.
Okay, yeah.
Crack is the best.
Crack is the
Okay,
best.
Let's
stop
keep
it, the
those
both of you.
around.
No,
Yeah, I
crack
mean,
is
we're
awesome.
We're not promoting crack.
No,
we're gonna-
I'm not promoting crack.
I'm gonna say
I'm just
right now,
saying.
You
crack
just said
cocaine's
it's
the only
the
thing Ronald
best.
Reagan ever
I'm
did
just
right.
saying-
The best is promoting that.
And the
Objectively,
execution
crack
left some to be
cocaine-
desired.
Crack
Yeah,
cocaine
okay,
is
we'll
But
go with
like,
you could
I'm
fix
just saying,
your
like,
fucking
crack
dishwasher.
cocaine
well,
in and of itself is a
you
lot of fun
can't.
to smoke.
Just,
Gets you really high.
It's not crack's
Lord
fault
Almighty,
what
please.
Ronald
Yeah.
Reagan
Oh.
did with
Safety
crack.
of-
Yeah, it's Ronald
Something-
Reagan's fault that he
let me just
misused such a wonderful thing like
Yeah.
crack.
Very
Yeah.
sacred. I do not mean
Crack
to
should have
be
been widely
disrespectful.
available and not targeted.
It's
on
like
black
how God
communities and
smited
police.
Sodom and Gomorrah. That was clearly a good thing. You just were misusing it, God.
You're misusing your smite abilities.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're all on the same
Do we have a rosary here?
No, it's a meditation bead.
It's prayer beads. It's got
Ah,
some good.
So
it's got some
essentially
good
that's the
mojo.
same thing, I
That's
think.
what we're gonna choke ourselves
no,
out with.
it's not attached to some
autoerotic.
sort of fake ass deity.
It's the autoerotic
It's more
asphyxiation.
for like your. Well,
Nice
I
call.
mean, it depends on how far you take it. It can just be It can just be about centering yourself. Whether
Oh, okay.
That's psychological.
That was very
or
diplomatic of you.
Mystical.
No, we've had the deep darks. LJ and I have had the deep darks. But are you going game night Friday?
Huh? Oh,
Game
I
night
work
Friday.
Talk about this
To
later.
win.
Okay,
Huh?
Mundek.
Oh,
what,
me?
what the?
Shit.
Yes, you,
Midnight.
Mundek. What's
Right.
happening with your special after it's filmed? Where's it going?
Oh,
Like,
man.
I
So-
heard that they're shopping it around, but what did you? What did
Yeah.
you?
oh, okay.
Allegedly, it's going to end up on Amazon Prime.
Oh.
But I doubt that because they'd have to listen to it and approve it first, probably. So probably if you want to get my special, you're going to have to go to like...
Are you in charge of the
No,
editing?
we will have it
Am
available.
I in charge of the editing?
We're
Yeah.
creating.
I don't think I'm going to have to be. I
We're
think they're-
developing a new platform
Okay.
where we can have these available, but until then, it will likely be just associated with a Vimeo or
Mhm.
something similar to that, where you can kind of like subscribe to it. In the meantime, until we get that settled,
that is significantly less impressive than what I said.
But realistically, it's like if you're not there, then it will have to be like a paid subscription thing for you to be able to see that sort of thing
Okay.
afterwards. So highly recommend you being a part of the process. And the
What about all his fans in the
recording.
Caribbean? You expect them to
So
fly out?
we're gonna no. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna light a joint in the back and channel them
Okay, all right,
and
word.
bring them on in.
You all think I'm
through-
joking, but
No, I
back
know,
when we
I
were
know.
doing Twitch streams,
Yeah,
Mundek
it's-
was
it's-
killing it
Yeah,
in the
no,
Caribbean
I
and
don't doubt
Micronesia,
that. I
baby.
don't doubt that. And so,
Vanuatu loves
but-
Mundek.
Yeah.
And so realistically,
That's
it
part
is
of
about
Fiji.
just like being able
That's not the Virgin
to
Islands, that's
create
Fiji.
an opportunity for Mundek to shine in the way that he
Only he can.
exactly. I mean, like
In the way that only he
I
can.
remember seeing him when I first started comedy. He was an inspiration, and a lot of it too. And I mean, like he still carries this attitude: "Is I don't give a fuck," but at the same time, what he talks about, you can tell that he has an opinion about, which means he gives a fuck about. So if you want to see Mundek give a fuck, come April 1st and 2nd to the Lounge at the End of the Universe at 8 p.m. Tickets at loungeboise.com. And then afterwards, stick around. We've got Ula Vamp's show is
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
be on Friday. And then my stand-up strip-down show is going to be on Saturday. So, I mean, it's a weekend full of fucking a shitload of fun. And, yeah, just get it, dude. Get it. Fucking get it.
Yeah.
Mundek shines like the black hole that exists in the center of all galaxies, sucking all hope and joy.
Is
No, I don't know if that was
is that his
That sounds a
bio?
little more like.
But then he
Uh,
gives
sex-
it that. But then he gives it back tenfold.
See, what we're
with either
circling
drugs or
around here is
sexual
a
favors.
theory on thermodynamics that suggests that ever expansion of the universe, but also the contraction, re-expansion. That's what they're
Black holes are
expressing over
required
there.
to-
And
for the
black
next
holes
big
are a key
bang.
part of that whole sort of life cycle of universes. Because, multiverse theory, Loki, we love it. I can put a bow on something. Don't you fucking dare me to put a bow on something. I'll put a bow
I know
on
we're
it.
hitting the end. Did we get any questions, or was there like?
Yeah, did we
no,
ever
we
get
actually.
comments?
This is the first. Oh, you're talking about up on the live.
Oh.
No one watched tonight. So.
Oh, what the fuck,
Yeah, I
guys?
know.
So you guys all telling me this shit's live?
It's fucking live. Yeah, you never know who's gonna show up.
But no one showed up.
Mm.
All right.
Someone was watching earlier. I didn't look and see who it was,
Alright,
but
that's
someone
fine.
watched. But
All
no
right.
questions tonight. And honestly, this is the first. Oh, up there, yes. This is the first actual podcast we've shown up to without any questions prepared for any of you.
Oh.
Yeah,
And it worked.
it worked.
Did
yeah.
you guys like it, or was
Oh
it?
yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's. I mean, that's what we wanted. We wanted you all to talk.
Bitchin'.
We were going to be off camera, so awesome. So, in conclusion, paper over plastic.
Plastics in
Paper
all
over
of our
plastic.
blood.
Paper over
Yes.
Paper over plastic.
Paper over
We all
plastic.
have
day,
plastic
every
in
day.
our blood.
and masking tape.
Plastic
'Cause
is
it's
in
easy
all
to
of our
rip.
blood.
It's easy to read.
We all
Thank
have
you
blood,
all
plastic
for
in our
being
blood.
here tonight. Mundek, April 1st and 2nd, 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Yeah, for
8
Mundek.
p.m. Okay, and
And there's
then on the
plastic in all
first,
of our blood.
after that show is Ula Vamps in the Midnight Scam.
That's not
Yeah.
important.
performing.
Come to my
Yep.
show or
And
fuck
then
off.
April 2nd is Moondeck, and then
That's
after that
right.
is a stand-up strip-down show.
Again, come to my show first.
Come to all the shows. You get tickets at loungeboise.com.
I'm going to do a third
Yes.
show on
Oh, of
Sunday
course. Eugene's
on the
always in
stairwell.
there. Always in there.
Shit.
Well, no, he's gonna be. I mean, he's gonna be hosting Moondek's show.
Oh.
Yeah,
Also, I'm going to do
he's-
another show Monday.
So Eugene Basham is the house MC for the Lounge at the End of the Universe.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch him work his fucking craft, because that man can come up with new shit on the fucking fly, so talented. Just come to any of our fucking shows.
See, he scared
Yeah.
me off of the first one because he's so fertile.
I was gonna
afraid.
say he's gonna get you pregnant. He's gonna
afraid.
get
He's
you
got like
pregnant.
12
At your
kids.
age, oh honey.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
still regular.
So here's the
I'm
thing.
still regular, believe it or not. I'm
So-
still
Well, we'll
regular.
find
I
out, won't
It's
we?
basically-
that warrior DNA.
So like you know how like oh god it's kind of like a vaccine. Like you had to I just had to like tell my uterus like don't accept this into here.
We're signing
Yeah.
out, y'all.
I also think that
Wait, no.
We're still
There's a
recording.
better
We're just
way
not
to
live
end this.
anymore.
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's fine. That's fine.
If I could leave
can I
anybody
pee
with
then?
anything
Can I-
just to
Yeah,
make sure
everyone
that.
can do what you gotta
Okay,
do.
All right.
Cardinals don't have yellow beaks. They have black beaks with red accents. So all those fucking logos for the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Cardinals and the Louisville Cardinals and the North Idaho College Cardinals are stupid and wrong and inaccurate and they're bad and you should all be ashamed.
And Mundek
And then also I'm doing some show or something Sunday maybe.